Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. My name is Sebastian. Well, actually, my name is Bastiaan van Gol. I'm Dutch, but here's the thing. My name sounds kind of awkward in English, so I roll with Sebastian. That is my name for you, okay? Because that's like more internationally appealing, I guess. So, is the Sebastian show? Maybe. I'm not sure what it's gonna be called yet, but you're gonna call me Sebastian or Bastian, whatever you want. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna say Bastion because I feel like that is one A at the end, Bastion. But my name has two A's at the end, so at that point you're gonna be saying Bastian. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. That is just the rules of my name. So it's Sebastian. I'm fine with that. Some people say like, "Oh, my real name is this. My real name is that." But for me, my real name is Dutch, and I'm not speaking Dutch. So if you're talking in Dutch, call me Bastiaan. If you're not, then Sebastian is fine, okay? Yeah, that's just a little explanation I want to get out the way right off the bat because, it's something that has to be said. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about the show, what it is, what it means, and what the plans are and everything. So, I'm 25 years old. My life is good. I'm living in I'm spending time. I'm spending time in Budapest. And, my life's great. My life is actually super nice. It's great. I don't have any things I don't want to do. I just do it pretty much exactly what I want all of the time. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I do the things I really want to do. And I live here in Budapest. It's great, It's so nice. And yeah, I'm a programmer, I'm in the markets and everything. Just to give you a little context of who I am and what I do. And here's the thing. I had a lot of spare time. And so much to the point where I was basically sleeping so much and I was enjoying my dreams more than real life, kind of. Which, that is not a good thing. You want to enjoy your real life more than your dreams, because otherwise, what's the point in living? So, I was thinking, man, I gotta do something. And that's why I'm doing this right now. And this feels like the right thing to do. I've done some things, kind of successful at what I've been doing. And it's kind of like I'm automating stuff because I'm like programming and everything. So, if you know anything about programming, you know that programming is basically automating boring stuff, which is what I've been doing, which means that if you're doing it right, you basically don't have to work as much anymore at some point, right? So that's where I'm at, and it's time for something new, you see? So yeah, we're here, I'm here, and about the show, there's not going to be one of those shows where you know exactly what to expect all of the time. Because if you think about a news channel or something, you expect the news, right? It's always the news. Whatever happens is what's going to be talked about on the show. But in my case, I am not a person that's on earth for the news to be cycled through, you see. I'm a real guy. I have real thoughts, I have real experiences in life, which I want to talk about, which I want to share. And I've got some insights on things, I think a lot about a lot of things, which it'll be interesting to share that. And these shows, as you can tell right now, I don't have anything scripted. So I recorded one before this, but that was kind of awkward. And this the introduction, which I want to do properly. Later on, I'm not going to do multiple takes because the shows are going to be longer than this introduction. But anyway, the point is that I do basically things kind of on the fly. I don't script stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't need that, frankly, because my brain works properly. So we can do it like this, and that's how it is. You're going to be able to tell this is not some scripted stuff and everything. Usually I'll know what I want to talk about and then just go from there. So most of it's going to be freestyle. That's how I live, you know. That's how I always have done things. But yeah, I guess that's it, you know. What else? Oh, there was one more thing about the introduction. Yeah, topics are gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's all gonna be all over the place, but it's going to be about whatever that I feel strongly about. So basically, I am the consistent factor in the show. Like I said, it's not gonna be about a specific external topic. It's all gonna be basically about what I want to talk about, which means that, you know, you never really know. But I feel like that's interesting, and I'm just gonna be doing it for me. Of course, it would be nice if other people liked it, but frankly, it's not gonna depend on that, you know? It's not gonna depend on that. I'm just gonna be doing it for my own development, for my own sake. And if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it, you know? It's fine. It really doesn't matter. I'm not here to appeal to everyone or whatever. So actually, if you don't like it, that's totally cool, man. Just watch something else, you know? Oh yeah, about the setup, right? You can see the setup is kind of, you know, it's crap. It's crap, honestly. But it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense why? Because everyone is always trying to make things look the best way possible, and that is admirable. It definitely is. And of course I'm gonna get a better setup. The setting's gonna be interesting. The camera's gonna be better. Look at this, it's all grainy and everything. The microphone's gonna be better, all that. But no, I'm gonna keep that for later. But you're gonna see, this is all because of the thing is, guys. Here's the thing. I want it to be real. I want it to be authentic, and I'm gonna expand on that later. But you can imagine, like, everything's, you know, so many things are fake. Everyone's like acting, trying to be this, trying to be that. What I'm trying to be is me, and you're gonna see, like, eventually it'll get better. It'll get better, and the thing is, you're gonna see, like, man, hey, the show started at the bottom, you see, and that's what's gonna make it interesting. That's how you're gonna know this is real. I'm not gonna come on to YouTube and be like, hey man, I'm a big shot. Look at my camera. Look at my fucking studio, whatever. No, fuck that. I'm just in the apartment, and I'm just recording this on a MacBook Pro something on fucking photo booth, because I don't care. Because it's real. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be me. It's raw talent. Because I'm just, you know, I'm like that. Fuck it, you know. So that's how we're gonna do it. And it's not to say, like, because, you know, you could say, like, oh, this is really low effort. Yes, if this is all I was ever gonna do, yes. But no, this is just like, this is gonna be a testimony. That's the thing. You're gonna look back, maybe 2 years from now, it's gonna be like all top quality and everything. But you can go back to the first video, which is gonna be this one. Hi, from the past to the future. And you're gonna see, like, hey man, what the fuck? That was the first video? That was so whack, right? Which is gonna make it interesting, which is gonna make it real. You gotta see where it came from. Which is gonna be a testimony to the fact that it's real. Because at that point, okay, I'm gonna say it anyway, at that point, you're gonna have so many fake influencers that are just gonna be like robots, like literally AI. So that's why I think we're at the point now where this is gonna be a thing, you know? You're gonna look back on this and be like, see, that is a proof of realness. This guy is real. He's a real guy, you know? And I'm ahead of the curve with this one, but you're gonna see. Few years, trust me. Yeah, that's everything. So, enough said. Welcome to the fucking channel, boys. And see you.